सारंत सारतो अथा असारंत असारतो ते सारन अधिगच्छन्ति सम्मा संकल्प गोचरा. जे सत्याला सत्य आणि असत्याला असत्य समजतात तेच सम्यक संकल्प दृष्टीचे लोक सत्य जाणू शकतात. जय भीम, नमो बुद्धाय. A very good morning to all. It's my privilege to chair this session. Buddhism, Human Intelligence and Artificial Intelligence. I am thankful to the organizers, Mr. Mangesh Dahiwale and Rakesh Ramteke. I am also very much happy because I have a pleasant memory with this place. Around 20-25 years ago, I and very few doctors from Nagpur used to organize various religious programs here at this place only, Banai. So, without wasting time, we will start the paper presentations. First of all, at the outset, I would like to tell the presenters that they will be given total 10 minutes time, and then reminder will be given at the 8th minute and again after 2 minutes. So please cooperate with us because we have total 17-18 presenters. The first paper presentation I request Akash Baburao Lonkar. His topic is Buddhist philosophy, artificial intelligence and social consciousness. Mr. Lonkar.
To all of you, I am not going to read whole paper. I will put on the dais few topics which is selected from my paper. My paper title is Buddhist philosophy, AI and social consciousness. This paper explores the intersection of Buddhist philosophy, artificial intelligence, AI, and social consciousness, aiming to investigate how ancient ethical framework can guide the development of and application of modern technologies. Buddhist philosophy rooted in compassion, that is karuna, mindfulness, and interdependence, offers a valuable lens for evaluating the moral and social implication of AI system. As AI increasingly influences decision making, labor, surveillance, and social structure, integrating the Buddhist ethical principles can foster a more human and social consciousness approach. The study critically examines the potential of AI not merely as a tool of efficiency or profit, but as an agent of collective well-being and spiritual development. When aligned with the ideas of non-violence, that is ahimsa, and right intention, samyak samdrushti, drawing from comparative philosophy, socio-technical analysis and case studies, the paper argues for the reimaged technological paradigm that balance innovation with ethical clarity and communal responsibility. Ultimately, it advocates for the emergence of intelligence, compassion, a synergy of wisdom and technology that can support inclusive, equitable, and mindful societies. Aim of this paper is trying to redefine social consciousness, wisdom, and power structure. So, I said first at the beginning of my starting, I will put the renowned writer who wrote the book, that is Nexus. नेक्सस नावाचं जे पुस्तक आहे जे युवाल नोआ हरारी यांनी लिहिलेलं आहे आणि त्यांनी ते एक स्टेटमेंट त्या पुस्तकात केलेलं आहे. ते स्टेटमेंट असं आहे, why are we so good at accumulating information and power but far less successful at acquiring wisdom. म्हणजे की आपण सत्ता मिळवण्यात खूप यशस्वी झालेलो आहोत, परंतु जे शहाणपण आहे, जी प्रज्ञा आहे, ती मिळवण्यात आपण कुठेतरी कमी पडलेलो आहोत. याचं कारण काय? तर याचं कारण मी माझ्या पद्धतीने शोधण्याचा प्रयत्न केला आहे. तो या पद्धतीने, हिअर आय एम ट्राइंग टू फाइंड माय ओन आन्सर टू दिस क्वेश्चन through the Buddhist philosophy. In this contemporary world, human beings have advancement, scientific innovation, and social political organization. However, the same trajectory does not hold for wisdom, which remain despite access to vast knowledge system. Buddhist philosophy offer a deep insight into this paradox by distinguishing between knowledge, conceptual understanding, and wisdom, and by emphasizing at the impermanence, interdependence, and the emptiness of phenomena. And another important point is that knowledge is the master key of emancipation. Fear has historically been a mechanism of control, be it in religious, political, epistemological context. In the modern world, artificial intelligence has emerged as a central force in the knowledge production and the dissemination of knowledge. Rising concern about the surveillance, misinformation, and the commodification of truth. In contrast, Buddhist philosophy, particularly its emphasis on self-awareness and liberation from the delusion, provides a framework for confirming and dismantling fear. This is explore fear operation as a tool of control over knowledge, comparing AI's instrumental power and Buddhism liberation wisdom. Liberation from fear through wisdom. We can control or we can overcome on the fear through the Buddhist philosophy. In the Buddhist philosophy, fear is not viewed merely as an emotional response but as the deeper existential condition rooted in the ignorance and the attachment. According to the Buddha, fear arises when one clings the impermanent things, be it in the body, possession, or identify making them for the permanent source of security. The Four Noble Truths identify the delusion as the root cause of the suffering, suggesting that liberation from the fear is possible only through the profound understanding of the true nature of reality. Through mindfulness and the wisdom, the practitioners develop the ability to see things as they are, impermanent, non-self, and the unsatisfactory. This understanding dissolves the ego, which is the primary focus of fear. Liberation, therefore, is not achieved by the gaining control over the external circumstances, by the elimination external delusion that generate fear, alike modern system that may manipulate fear for the compliance and the productivity. Buddhism regards fear as a mental development to the overcome through the ethical conduct, meditation, and the insight. By the cultivating inner awareness and letting go of the clinging, the individual become fearless not through power or domination but through the spiritual awakening. AI and the Buddhist knowledge toward the democratization of wisdom. Artificial intelligence, when ethically designed and inclusively deployed, has the potential to dismantle the traditional hegemony of knowledge that has long been controlled by the elite institution, gatekeeper, and power-centric narrative. Though open access platform mechanism and global digital literacy initiative AI able to the democratization of learning, marginalized voice, indigenous knowledge system, and the non-Western philosophy into the broader circulation. In this context, AI becomes a tool of epistemic justice, undermining centralized authority over that counts as legitimate knowledge. Similarly, Buddhist knowledge system rooted in the teaching of the Buddha promote universal access to the wisdom through the experimental understanding, ethical living, and the inner transformation. The Buddha's teaching were revolutionary in their openness, freely shared with all regardless of the caste, gender, or status, breaking the exclusively of Vedic priesthood and Brahminical control, caste, gender, or status, breaking the exclusively of Vedic, the non-hegemonic decentralizing model of knowledge dissemination align deeply with the transformative potential of AI. However, while all the disseminate information, centrally Buddhist philosophy emphasizes internal awakening, where true knowledge is not merely consumed but realized through direct insight. Together, this system suggests a powerful future where technological tools serve to be liberate knowing and knowledge and inner wisdom ensure it is used ethically and compassionately. Here I am concluding my paper. The conclusion of my paper, the convergence of artificial intelligence and Buddhist philosophy offer a unique vision for the future of knowledge and liberation. While AI has capacity to dismantle hierarchical barriers and democratize access to the information, it must be guided by the ethical framework to avoid becoming a tool of manipulation or control. Buddhism, with its deep commitment to inner transformation, mindfulness, and compassion, provide that moral compass. True liberation lies not only in gaining external knowledge through the algorithm, but in cultivating wisdom. Thank you. And finally, when I am leaving the dais, I would like to thank to my mentor, who is Ramteke sir and Dongre sir. Thank you for giving me such an opportunity.